My neighbor's kid trashed my koi pond, and what happened next was straight up chaos. So there's this dude, Jake, 22, just minding his business, living life with a sweet koi pond in his backyard. I'm talking about those fancy fish that swim around like they own the place. He's got a 6-foot fence, locked gate, a literal fortress around his property. Ain't nobody getting in unless Jake's letting them. But then, there's his neighbor's kid, a 10-year-old straight-up menace. This kid's like the human equivalent of a bull in a china shop, always climbing fences and breaking stuff. And his thing? He's obsessed with Jake's backyard. The kid's been sneaking in there for weeks. Like, no matter how many times Jake catches him and takes him back to his mom, this little dude just finds a way back in. Jake would drag him back every time, and each time she'd wave it off, all, "Oh, boys will be boys." Like, "Lady, your kid's trespassing." Then boom. One day, Jake's just chilling inside, minding his business, when he hears a splash. He runs outside, and bam, there's the kid in the koi pond. Not just hanging out, he's fallen in and is now flailing around like he's drowning. Jake rushes over, helps the kid out. But by the time everything settles down, the kid's got a broken arm. Ouch. You'd think the kid's mom would be grateful Jake helped, but nah. She storms over, flipping out on Jake like he's the one who broke her kid's arm. She's yelling, "You're paying for my kid's hospital bills." Jake's like, "Hold up, what? Your kid was trespassing in my yard, falling into my pond like it's some water park." But the mom's having none of it. She's throwing blame like confetti, calling Jake heartless and demanding cash. Jake's done. He's like, "I'm not paying for your kid's clumsiness. Keep a better eye on him." So he lawyers up and takes her to court, suing for trespassing and property damage. Yeah, some of his koi didn't make it through the chaos. Those fish? Not cheap. And the drama doesn't end there. The neighbor mom starts spreading rumors about Jake, painting him as the villain. She even threatens to call the cops on him. Seriously? Jake's just trying to protect his property, and she's acting like he's the bad guy. But Jake ain't having it. He stands his ground. People back him up, too. They're like, "Bro, you locked up your yard. It's not your fault her kid turned into a ninja and scaled your fence." Comments flood in from everyone telling him he did the right thing, and the mom's the one out of line. So, fast forward a bit, and Jake serves the legal papers. Neighbor lady's not so tough now. She's trying to settle out of court, scrambling to avoid the full legal battle. Jake's lawyer's already on it, and Jake's just sitting there like, "I just wanted a peaceful backyard and some koi to vibe with. How did this become a legal nightmare?" Moral of the story? Don't mess with Jake or his koi pond, and for the love of everything holy, keep your spider kid in check.